Could you kindly, in the Holy Quran, the verse says, Inna sama wal basara wal fawada kullu ulaika kana anhu mas'ula. Then we know a little bit about Kiram al-Katibin. There are two angels on right and left of each individual. Could you kindly give us the background of Kiram al-Katibin? And then, you see, when I was reading through, I found Allah Ta'ala says, Nanu akrabu min hablil warid. If that is, well, it's true, I know. Lahu ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardh. What is the need of these Kiram al-Katibin? Could you kindly explain the background?
What does Katib mean?
Likhne wale.
Record keepers. If you look at the universe, you know, so much is happening in the universe and everything is being recorded. Everything is recorded, so much so that once something happens, it cannot be deleted. And even the fossil records of 3.8 billion years before have been read now and transcribed and deciphered. For instance, the oldest rock also has its own record bearing stamp on it, and that has been discovered so far in India, where a rock belonged to have been born according to its own story, which is stamped on it, which can be scientifically read, 3.8 billion years before now. This is only 600 million years before the Big Bang. So that is Allah's record keeping. And yet we have not reached all the corners. I mean, we are just skipping over the surface. Very small, incomplete knowledge of man has made him so proud. Yet everything is lying under surface so far, as I know. And people are still trying to delve deeper into human nature and things. But whatever we know is also so strange and so wonderful that for ordinary person it is inconceivable how it could have happened. And the Holy Quran tells us, مَا لِهَذَا الْكِتَابِ لَا يُغَادِرُ صَغِيرَةً وَلَا كَبِيرَةً إِلَّا أَحْصَاهَا. That on the day of resurrection, on the day of judgment, people would say, مَا لِهَذَا الْكِتَابِ. What a writing this is. It does not leave even the small thing or a big thing out. Nothing is left out. So that is the nature of kitab, which you study in the scientific evidence of everything. Everything is the knowledge of God, but everything is not in our knowledge. For the knowledge of the mankind, all this system was devised 4.8 to 6 billion, 4.5 billion years ago, 6 billion years ago, when the Big Bang came into being. Those signs are also recorded even today. How the Big Bang came into being, it left a stamp on the universe. And that temperature of 6 degrees Kelvin, which is still found, is also a remnant of the Big Bang. That temperature which is common in the entire universe. So the point is that what is the recording system, you must understand before you find actually what Allah means by Kiram al-Katibin. This phenomena relates to a very huge and very wide system of recording and observation. And those angels responsible for this system of recording, they are under Allah's orders looking after this entire system. But there would be, I mean, I can't give you any number. I mean, there would be maybe billions and beyond that. Angels who are smaller in stature, serving under them and looking to details. And that system is so comprehensive that in some points individual angels are responsible for the record keeping and running of the system. And these are the two angels mentioned. That is to say, when you do something, there within you there is a system which would record that and have its imprint on you. So I made all this introduction because I wanted you to understand there is no copybook on which they go on writing these things. Some sitting on the right hand and some on the left hand. The right hand angel means that phenomena for which some angel is responsible. What is the nature of angel? That we don't know. But we know that that phenomena which is responsible for imprinting the acts of goodness, that phenomena is looked after by one angel. And that phenomena which is responsible for shaping us, making an imprint upon us for all the evil that we do, that phenomena is also looked after by an angel. And that system is all submerged within us. It's inseparable. Yet there are different systems. When you do good, a different sort of feeling is created within you. A sort of nobility is added to your character. You rise from where you were before that. But when you do something bad, then you know you are stooping. You are losing the platform of nobility and going one step below, or you are stooping in your approach and character like an animal. So these things which belong to the region of evil, they are recorded in a different way. And those who belong to the region of goodness, they belong to a different sphere altogether, and different system is employed. So that is what is meant by Munkir, Nakir, or Kiraman Katibin. Now, because on the day of judgment, all this would be required. So Allah is making us aware that there is a system, nothing is left out, nothing is omitted. You can't run away with it. We are warning you. So because we did not know this, for our sake this system was to be devised, not that Allah did not know. Allah knows everything.